Alright everybody, I hope you can hear me on this video. I'm going to do a video on a US Stove Company's King KP130 pellet stove. Just put this thing in here Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I've not been very impressed. Started out, got it installed, and the draft fan on it, once it gets going, heats up, it pulses on and off. It'll kick on for a second, kick off for a second, on for a second, off for a second. Just keeps doing that. To me, the draft fan should run all the time. It should not be shutting on and off, and I'll tell you why I think that in a minute. You can kind of see, looking at the flame there, it looks pretty good right now, but you can kind of, if you watch, you can see the flame die down and then come back up. There you go, right there. That's that draft fan kicking on and off. So it doesn't burn consistently at all. And it puts out not a lot of heat when it's doing that. That draft fan needs to run continuously, in my opinion, to keep the fresh air in there for the fire to burn. Otherwise, there's no air for it. And I called King, or to US Stove, and they try and tell me that's normal. I ain't buying it. There's something wrong with this stove, and I'm going to get to the worst part here in a second. So, it's Christmas Eve. We just got home from work. We got off work at noon today. When I got home, the house was full of smoke, and the stove is running. And back here, I don't have the cold air inlet going outside. But I don't know how good you can see that back here. But that cold air inlet was blowing smoke out of it and shooting flames about a foot out of the back of it. That seems pretty unsafe to me. And I'm pretty certain the reason it's doing it is because that draft fan's not running. It's not keeping a continual draw on that. And when that fan shuts down, it's pushing smoke and fire out the back. So I'm seriously contemplating taking this thing back because US Stove doesn't seem to want to do anything about it. I'm going to go outside here and see if you guys can hear what the draft fan's doing. It's best to do it outside at the exhaust, but the wind's kind of blowing here today, so let's see. Don't know if you'll be able to hear this on the video or I don't know why that quit. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. It just kicks on for a second, off for a second, on for a second, off for a second. There's nothing I can do on the stove, no matter what heat range I set it on. Nothing. There's nothing I can do on the stove that will make that draft fan run continuously. So, anyway, anybody out there with one of these has got any ideas? Because, like I said, US Stove's no help. They don't seem to care if they fix it or not. And I'm thinking I'm going to take it back to Tractor Supply where I bought it and get something different because it's just not working for us. Alright, thanks guys.